all those inputs. We are now looking at some other stories coming in. India's merchandise imports from Russia fell 40.48% to 2.86 billion US dollars in January compared to 4.18 billion US dollars in January 2025, largely due to a sharp decline in Russian crude purchases by Indian refiners. Petroleum crude accounts for nearly 80% of India's imports from Russia, with crude imports estimated at around 2.3 billion US dollars for the month. The decline began after imports peaked at 4.73 billion US dollars in April 2025, following tariff measures announced by the United States. From August 27, an additional 25% tariff was imposed on Indian exports, leading to further reduction in Russian crude imports by September. India imports coal, coke, petroleum products, fertilizers, iron, newsprint, project goods, pulses, pearls and precious stones from Russia apart from crude oil. Officials said that imports may fall further as Indian refineries could consider shifting to cheaper crude from Venezuela. Let me in fact go back to my colleague Ajay Jandal for more on this. Ajay, if you can take us through the details of the fall in India's merchandise imports from Russia.
It was already expected because after the US-India deal and the way basically US was continuously, saying that you have to stop buying Russian crude oil. So this was expected, and that is what has happened. Now the fresh detail says that India's merchandise import from Russia drops about 40% in January, and crude oil is worse hit because crude oil is a major thing which basically India was importing from Russia. So that has impacted it, but see that what will happen in the coming days, because it is not going to be a final call, because in the coming time as well there can be change, that can be revived, and definitely after this India as of now they are buying from US or some other countries. In the coming days the decision once again can be revived, and as a external affairs minister in his statement has already said that every country has to see where they basically the interest is, where they are going to be benefited. So that is what that has happened, and that the decision was taken by the authorities.
All right. Thank you so much, Ajay, for all those inputs on this story. With that, we are wrapping up this bulletin and slipping into a short commercial.